knows all these things?
Okay, slide.
Pop icons, Freddie Fazbear.
We're skipping ahead.
Uh-oh. Sneak peek.
Yeah, you gotta see the intro slide.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, scan the attendance. We need money.
Yay.
We get money from this.
Yeah, we can get money, and
We
that's
get
like kind of important.
We get 0.6% of us in or something. Okay, intro. Hi guys, I'm Dylan.
Yeah.
I love pop music, and it's the best genre in my humble opinion. I'm an expert at all things that happen on the internet. That's not entirely true, but I have a fake PhD in modern pop music.
Very good.
Yes. Hi, I'm Tristan. I also like pop music,
Woo.
and yeah.
And I like Lord. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. You're up.
What?
Okay. So basically, this is just like a presentation that's like what's currently happening in the pop world. We will give our opinions, and you can argue with us, I guess. We don't have recommendations, except I never made the playlist, so that might come in the future. And we're also going to present on the economics and the finances of the music industry for Wellport.
Woo.
And yeah. Also, we're going to have videos, and I don't know if any of you are like have problems with that, but they have, concerts have all their flashing lights and stuff. So just, if that's going to be an issue, I'm just going to warn you in advance. And they might be loud. I'll try to fix it if they're too loud, but just tell me. Okay, but first, how does the music industry work?
I don't know.
I was just.
You wrote this.
We have merch. Merch is very, very important to everyone, both to the fans and the artists. Obviously, all the fans buy all the merch because that's how it works. This says that music merch will be at $16 billion by 2030, which is kind of crazy because that's a lot of merch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay,
Oh my god.
now like the economics of it.
Sorry.
So, artists and their teams will
Ignore my Halloween
maximize.
theme.
You wrote that. I don't know what it means.
I did. Oh yeah, I just said people really like to make exclusive merch / limited edition merch, and that sells more because everybody thinks that they have to have it, even though they really don't. But it sells more merch.
Okay, so artists make 10 to 35% of their profits from merchandise. That just depends on how much merch they sell, how much of their label, like how much the label gets from each merch sale. So around 12 billion USD is made from merch sales each year. I don't know. I think that's by artist. Oh, we're going the wrong way. They only get around 43% of each merch sale. So not a lot of the money goes to them, but that's the same for everything because artists get basically the worst part of the money in everything. Oh, okay. Online merch sales let artists bypass middlemen like venues and keep more of their profits, so buying directly from them helps them a lot. And a single $30 t-shirt is as profitable as 10,000 streams on a streaming platform. So, yeah. You did.
Okay,
We made at least
so
half of it.
physical media actually used to be the main source of income for artists before digital streaming platforms were introduced. It was dying for a little while, but now it's back on the rise because people really like collecting things. So now everybody puts out vinyl, CDs, and some people even put out cassettes for every major release. We have things such as Record Store Day and RSD Black Friday that keep the record community thriving. Everybody likes to see things.
This is my record store on Record Store Day Black Friday last year, and I was there. I don't know if you can see me, but yeah.
Another big thing in physical media is variant and variant collecting, which has gotten really popular recently. And a really good example of that is Taylor Swift's Midnight, where you had to buy 4 different versions of the album to make a clock for your wall. So big profits.
Okay, and physical media is now more about collecting than the music itself. And there's like a statistic that 50% of people who buy vinyls in the US don't even have a record player to listen to them with. And I have a record player, so I'm not part of that statistic.
Good. You're not like other girls.
Okay, so this is like the RCIA, which kind of tracks this for major labels, and I'm just going to do it's had a 2.1% increase in total physical units sold just from 2023 to 2024, so it's still growing back to what it was. And that is like $2 billion in sales, so it's buy music. It's important. So if an artist sold 100 CDs at their concert, they would make more money than selling 100,000, or no, than streaming 100,000 songs. And then not all CD sales go directly to the artist, but is likely more profitable than streaming, especially for larger artists. And then here's an example that I found. In 2000, NSYNC released No Strings Attached. I don't think there's any NSYNC fans because I'm not.
I'm a NSYNC fan.
Okay.
I love that album.
Crazy.
It's
And
so
they
good.
sold 9 million copies of that physically. And to make the same amount of profits from streaming, they would have had to have 600 million streams of the entire album. And that was like
Crazy.
12 songs. So do the math there. That's a lot of streams.
Streaming. So basically, there's two different ways to stream. There's both interactive streaming services and then non-interactive streaming services. Depending on which type of streaming service, depends on what type of licenses the DSPs actually need to allow the songs on their platform. So if it is a interactive, like Spotify, Apple Music, they need both a mechanical and a performance license, which basically means that the writers and the artists get more money. And then that's like including downloads and stuff. And then non-interactive is going to be like Pandora, iHeart, and those ones just need, I think they just need a performance. Basically everybody just earns royalties. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. And
Because in that 0.3 cents per stream, like over half of it probably goes to the label, and then
Yeah.
a bunch goes to songwriters, and then so artists are getting probably like 17% of that. That's just a guess, but
Apple
it's not a
Music
lot of that.
does pay them a little bit better than Spotify, in case anybody was wondering. And it makes up a decent percent of their total income, but it still falls behind live performances, which is the main source of income for artists.
Okay, so live music. So artists, especially large artists, make most of their money from live while touring, and I think that also includes the merch that's sold while touring. But only 26% of artists make a profit when doing a live performance. So smaller artists specifically don't really make profit when they do tours. They can earn up to, or independent artists can earn 85% of the show's total revenue, but that goes down as soon as they have to start paying for songwriters, like rights to music. The label often, once again, takes a bunch of money, so people who aren't signed do make more money. And then, but artist income could end up being as low as 10% of the total profit from a show, which is not very
Bless you.
good. And touring, especially long tours, can be hard. I don't know why I spelled it wrong. For small artists, they have to stop making any, because like a lot of small artists have other jobs while they're being an artist, and to go on tour, they have to, quit their job. Smaller tours are obviously less profitable than larger tours because there's less people, and then there's no guarantee that an artist will see any return on investment from touring. So go see the people you like live, especially those smaller artists, because they kind of need it. And then this is more about the total economic, like the economy as a whole, basically. So it's a booming industry right now. A report from Polestar found that worldwide gross from 100 touring artists grew from 71.7% from 2019 to 2024. Live Nation reported that concert revenues reached $34.5 billion in 2023, and that was a 29% increase. So basically, the touring industry is growing, and this has a large effect on the economy. So like 907,000 jobs were supported by the live music industry. All that. I don't feel like reading numbers to you guys, but basically, to sum it up, $153 billion were generated in total economy, and that's like things like hotels, food, like taxes that go back into it, but also wages for employees, and that's a lot of money. And the Taylor Swift Eras Tour is a great example of this, as many of you probably heard, because everyone was talking about her. And so basically, it had one of the largest impacts on the economy in recent years. It went to 23 different cities, which I think that's wrong, but that might be too low. An average person who went to the Eras Tour spent $1,300 on travel, food, hotels, and merch, and that's not including concert tickets, and all that supports local businesses, but also the taxes that are spent there go back to the government, which can help the economy. Swifties spent around $5 billion in the U.S. during the Eras Tour. In LA alone, 3,300 jobs were created, And in New Orleans, 80 to 90% of attendees were not actually from New Orleans. And then I didn't put this on here, but also like Lyft drivers, like the total amount of Lyfts ordered when the Eras Tour was happening went up by like up to 80%, I think, and that was specifically in New Orleans. I had a table, but I didn't show on here. And then artists also like to support charities when they're touring. So there's things like Music Care, which is actually the Grammy, and that's not actually artists, but it helps support artists. And then other artists like to donate. So Billie Eilish partnered with Reverb and helps food banks when she's touring. LK Herczogh created the Fund for Good, which supports like women's and people's reproductive rights. And yeah. And then another recent example of this, as many of you might have heard if you like pop music, was Fire Aid. So when the fires happened in LA, they did 2 big concerts in LA that helped raise money for people who, you know, their house had been burned down or they couldn't get food. And it raised $100 million, and they were working to give it directly to those who were most affected. So they helped give money to people who couldn't afford food or anything. And then finally, we have a video, but it's a short one. I'm just going to show you part of Live Aid. No, it's not Live Aid. Also, Live Aid did exist.
I love
That was kind of the most notable one culturally. This is LK Herczogh. I was watching the and the tickets for this were like $1,000, I think. They're kind of expensive, but that money did, you know, help them save lives. Yeah, I don't know what she was doing. So basically, here are the key takeaways for you guys that will help you think about how you spend your money in the future or how you earn money if you are a musician, because we are a music school basically. So streaming is most important for being discovered by people. I don't know if we touched on this, but like the main benefit of streaming that CDs didn't have or like physical music was that it's easier to get discovered now because people don't have to like give you $10 to listen to a CD. They can just hear your music for basically free now. And CD, merch, and concerts are likely the best way for you to make money if you're an artist. If you're a fan, streaming is not the best way to support artists. No hate. I use Spotify, the worst one, basically. If you want to support artists, especially smaller ones, buy their music, buy their merch, and go listen to them live if you can. And then music is super important to the economy. $2 billion in physical sales last year, and $153 in total economic output created by the live music industry. So music is important, guys, and that's why you're here today, because now you get to learn about pop icons. And now it's actually exciting.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, that last part was boring, but you had to learn about it for your well for. Okay, so this is our insanity tree. So basically, if you don't know what's happening now, you're gonna know about it in the future.
Little liars.
Yeah, basically. So you're gonna learn about all about this.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's missing a lot of people, but like
we had to
this
cut
is
it
what
off
we can
somewhere.
fit.
Is that Songbird?
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
he's out there by Conan Gray.
He's right.
Just not find you shy.
Okay, so let's start with Taylor Swift. I kind of just did not talk about her because we already had a meeting about her, so I don't really know what to say. She released The Life of a Showgirl, which we had a listening party for.
Yeah,
She loved the
yes.
Eras Tour.
My
She
gosh,
likes
it's 420.
cats. Okay, anyway. There's her in Cat the Musical.
I forgot about that. Hey.
And then there's her getting engaged, and
Yay.
that's the only one on there. Okay, so this is her whole discography. I'm not reading that to you. Just know she makes a lot of music. Okay, and then I did a quiz where you had to type in every song in her discography.
No, I
only
love
got
doing that.
58%.
Guys,
kind of
I love
embarrassing.
Sporkle. I
love
love
doing that.
Sporkle.
It's my favorite thing to do.
Oh gosh, guys, I'm gonna do it now.
Like,
Because-
by the way, I
Honesty
don't
is
know.
the best policy.
Okay, so there's
Yeah.
me at the Eras Tour. It was supposed to rain. And then there's her at the Eras Tour.
Yeah. I went the night before.
Yeah,
Mine
we
did
were in the
not
same
rain.
city at the same time, probably.
That's
And we
crazy.
didn't know each other. Isn't that
That's crazy.
Why is that up
Now
there?
you
Hold on.
do know each other.
Okay, so like,
Oh yeah.
okay, so we're just gonna give you some recommendations. This is gonna be the same for every artist, but basically, I love Midnights and Folklore. I think that they're her best albums, and my song recommendations are My Tears Ricochet, Labyrinth, and Maroon.
Yeah, I really like her more upbeat albums, but then I also like Evermore, and then I like those ones. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Olivia Rodrigo. I'm an Olivia Rodrigo super fan, guys, so I have a lot to say here. So she has 2 albums. There's no skips on any of them. She was on Bizarre Gark, which was a wacky show. Super fan. She was also on High School Musical, the musical, the series, but I never watched that, so don't ask me.
See, you can't call yourself a super fan.
She was.
You cannot call yourself a
I'm
super fan.
sorry,
You
I
have to
don't
watch
care.
season 1.
I don't care. She was Time Entertainer of the Year in 2021. I did not know that, but she's that cool, guys. Lorde and Taylor Swift are or were some of her biggest inspirations. We can get into that later. Driver's License, Deja Vu, and Vampire are some of her biggest hits. Sour, her debut album, by the way, is the most streamed female album on Spotify ever. Fun fact. I did some research for that. And she recently is releasing a live album performing from Glastonbury Festival with Robert Smith from The Cure. And Friday I'm in Love is on that, and it's really good. She's also known for her friendship with Conan Gray, which is also important. She has a documentary on Disney Plus. Her charity Fun for Good, as we already discussed, helps raise money for anyone seeking reproductive rights. She got sued by Taylor Swift, maybe. No one confirmed this, but everyone says she did. For Deja Vu. I don't know if she really got sued.
No,
I
I read
think.
a thing that Jack Antonoff said that they didn't know that they were suing her until it happened.
Anyway, Paramore also got mad at her for Good For You, apparently. Can we believe that? I don't even know that
It
happened.
was Paramore's manager.
Oh.
Haley Williams, not
I don't blame Haley Williams.
not involved.
I agree
It was
with
the
you.
legal teams.
And she released a tour book, which is sitting at home waiting for me to unbox it, but I don't have it. And her tour's on Netflix, and we were going to watch it, but I don't have Netflix. So this is a quote from her I really like. She said, I remember getting my first phone at probably like 12 or 13, and the first thing I did was download Lorde Pure Heroin, which is the realest thing ever. I don't care what you say, Lorde is amazing.
Agreed.
Thank you. Here's her discography. I got 100% of it. Super fan. Anyway. No, I ran out of time. Like, it's counting down.
Oh, okay, I thought you did that.
Okay, here's Deja Vu, the music video.
Yay.
Let's skip to the bridge, guys, because I don't think we have time for all this.
She knows, bitch. I hate to think that I was just your type.
Okay, that's fine. So this song's amazing.
She
This song will be discussed later.
Cause you play it uptown, girl. You're singing it together. I bet you even in between the chorus and
I saw this song live in concert.
so when you're gonna
This is not the bridge. I'm just not. Okay, this is the bridge. So who is that?
I think it might be
I don't know who that is. Anyway, next
I
video.
have no idea.
Incredible bridge, by the way.
I know. We're not listening to this. I just thought it was funny. But when she did her Tiny Desk for Sour, she did it in a DMV, because she's driver's license, which is amazing. You should listen to this. It's amazing. So this is my recommendations. Deja Vu, Lacey, Pretty Isn't Pretty, and Obsessed are just amazing. But listen to her whole discography. It's amazing. She only has 2 albums, so like it's not
It's
gonna
not
take that
that
much
long.
time. And then this is me at the Guts World Tour. I went with my friends. It's kind of cool. She had this big moon she flew around on.
So cool.
Did you go?
It's like that.
Oh, you just didn't put it on there?
You
Okay.
little double slide.
I did. Okay.
Okay, next up we have Sabrina Carpenter. She's actually here right now. If anybody didn't know, she performed last night.
She's coming through the door
performing
right
again
now.
tonight. She started on Disney, just like everybody else on this slideshow. Girl Meets World and other stuff. She did Adventures in Babysitting, which was iconic.
I forgot.
She originally signed a record deal with Disney and had to release 4 albums under them before she could ever do anything on her own, which is kind of crazy that they made her do that many. It kind of took her 10 years to actually take off, even though she was releasing really good songs. She blew up when she released Espresso and then performed at Coachella. She really got her big break when she was opening for Taylor on the Eras tour in South America, I think. She's really great. I've been here since the beginning. Smoke and Fire was my jam. This is all of her random acting that she's doing.
She was in Top. Yeah, what?
Yeah, she's the sister.
Yeah.
Wait, tall girl.
Hey, bro, do you want this or not?
Oh my god,
Big
of course they
sister.
picked her.
Yeah, this is just all she did before. This is all of her stuff. These are her 2 tours, Emails I Can't Send, and then Short and Sweet. There were more before that, but those were the ones that I went to. These are some really good songs by her. A bunch of these are from her first album, and then this is from her newest album, and that's kind of. Wait, no, it's not. It's not. Actually, I have none from the newest album.
Wow.
Okay, so now we get into the important
Drama.
stuff.
Guys.
Oh, no.
I don't know why. I didn't know he was.
Crazy.
He's not actually that bad.
Yeah, I don't know why I
Of
did
course, it all
that. That was
started
me, not her.
on the Disney Channel, where all the drama starts. So we have our shows. We have Olivia over here. We have Olivia and Joshua here, and then we have Sabrina here. I'm gonna assume that that's how they met. Don't know how else they would have met, but that's where their connections probably came from. These are some of the songs that were written in the era about this stuff. So yeah.
Yeah,
Some of
fake
them are not
gossip
confirmed,
happened.
some of them are confirmed.
All we
These
know,
2 were confirmed. This one's confirmed. This one nobody really knows, but it probably was.
all we know is that if this never happened, we would not have Deja Vu.
He released another song called He Said, She Said, He Said.
Yes, that one's really good though.
It's good, but
We're just
Here's
really good at
our little diagram
Wow.
of everything that was
What
going
are these
on.
What in the world?
Everybody's really related, clearly.
Scary.
So yeah. So first of all, we have the relationship.
Wait, go back.
There's too much going on. You can't just
Do
like
you guys
move
need
on.
any of this explained?
Yes, break this down.
Well,
Okay.
we're gonna explain it in the future.
So
Okay.
basically, we have Olivia Rodrigo, who is in a relationship with Joshua Bassett, Sabrina Carpenter, who is also in a relationship with
At
Joshua
separate times.
Bassett. Separate times.
Important to know.
is that Sparkle?
Yes,
That is Sparkle.
he's important.
What's my boy doing up there?
Clearly, Farkle is besties with Sabrina, and Conan is besties with Olivia, but then Conan and Farkle are best friends, obviously, and
Obviously,
secret
yes.
lovers, but not really.
They're
they
not.
just kiss a lot in music videos.
They did
And then we
they did
have
it 3 whole times. I
Chapel
think.
Rome, who is also here.
She's just there.
Because she's friends with Olivia Rodrigo and she's
That's
friends
true.
with Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, and
That's
Taylor,
true.
who we all know
She's
what
just
happened with
annoying.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Wait, what did happen with Taylor?
Oh, well, you know, like Olivia was a super fan of Taylor. Conan is a super fan of Taylor.
So like, if
Taylor
we really want to go
lost
back,
with her.
when
Oh.
Taylor Swift was re-releasing Fearless, she let Conan Gray and Olivia Rodrigo listen to Love Story early for no reason.
Wow.
And then they're like, "Oh, we love you, Taylor." And then she's never said anything about Taylor Swift since. I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah.
something obviously happened.
I think I even put it in here, but when one of Taylor's when Midnights came out, when asked about it, Conan and Olivia said that they hadn't even listened to it, even though it had been out for a week. And
And
that
they
is
never
not
went to
super
the
fan
Eras tour?
behavior. So, first of all, we start with the relationships. Olivia and Josh met on High School Musical, the series, where they played love interest Nene and Ricky. The romance was never actually confirmed, but like everybody knew. Everybody knew. At some point, they break up, everybody's sad, and then Joshua starts actually following Sabrina Carpenter while him and Olivia Rodrigo are together and like liking all of her posts.
Bad
And then
behavior.
afterwards, him and Sabrina are spotted together often. There's a pic of them like eating lunch. Not really criminal behavior, but then the thing that really sets it over the edge, Halloween, they couple costume as Shark Boy and Lava Girl, confirming their relationship.
Rewatch it because this is like 40
Oh,
minutes.
this was just confirming that Olivia Rodrigo is a big fan of Sabrina Carpenter before all of this happened.
Okay, you guys can go watch that in
Basically,
your free time.
it's just an interview, and Olivia Rodrigo says, "I'm only here to see Sabrina Carpenter." The actual drama. So Olivia releases her song "Driver's License" on January 8, 2021. Joshua actually congratulates her on the song, even though it's about him, which is a little weird. And then 2 days later, he releases his own song, "Lie, Lie, Lie." A lot of people were like, "Oh my God, this song is obviously about Olivia Rodrigo and Driver's License," but it was not. He had written the song months before about a friend, an old friend.
No.
However, Sabrina Carpenter does release a response song called "Skin," A week later, people don't really like the song. It's not that bad. Don't know why. Yes, it is a little bit of a mean song. However, it is not that bad. So there's obviously some online tension, but then right around this time, Joshua Bassett goes into the hospital and almost dies because of stress-related things in his heart. So,
You have a lot going on.
it's probably by the hate and death threats. And the most significant part about this is that Olivia Rodrigo says nothing. And people are like, oh my god, she hates him, she's wishing him dead. She was not. She probably was just trying to stay out of the drama, but, you know.
By the
So
way, none of
tension
this
is
ever
at an
actually
all-time
happened officially.
high.
This is
Yes.
like basically all fan speculation.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, wait, were
Oh,
we
wait.
done?
So they all think that they hate each other, and then Sabrina releases emails I can't send with the track All Because I Liked a Boy, which is her side of the story. And pretty much everybody becomes the villain at some point. So yeah.
We're going
So now the drama with Joshua is kind of over. Nobody really cares. It's kind of all been resolved. Sabrina did a nonsense outro where she says this song is not about Joshua Bassett, which kind of came up a little bit after the drama. But that was kind of the last thing. And there was, Olivia and Joshua were still having to do press together for High School Musical, the musical, the series, and that was going fine. So not that much actually happening there. But then we involved Miss Taylor Swift over here. So Olivia is very well known for being a Taylor Swift fan. It's kind of a big part of her personality. She looks up to her, she loves her. And so Taylor apparently sues her for driver's license being similar to Cruel Summer, which, not really, but
Okay.
apparently. So after this, Olivia becomes extremely distant from Taylor, and then, like I said earlier, she said that she didn't have the time to listen to Midnights, which is not fan behavior at all. So you may be thinking, where does Sabrina come into all this? Well, it's later announced that Sabrina will open for Taylor on the Eras Tour, and it skyrockets her career. And it's really not even that much of a deal, but people point it out a lot, because Sabrina did make sense as an opener, because Olivia was already at a high in her career.
And she was also doing the Guts World Tour at the time, so.
Yeah, so she was kind of busy, but a lot of people do comment on the fact that Olivia was just left. So, yeah. So, where are we now? Basically, in my opinion, they're probably friends. They have the exact same friend group, as we can see from all of these pictures. They all connect. There's really not any bad blood. They've been seen at multiple events together, but the internet likes to make it a really big deal.
Okay.
And yeah.
So this part's not at all relevant, but I feel like it's important to know because we are internet lore people. So there was a point in time. There was a point in time where Joshua Bassett came out as queer, and I don't know what this was in relation to what she just told us about. And then
It
he
was
like,
right after Sabrina's album.
yeah. But then I think after he was hospitalized, he became really like Christian and got baptized in a Baptist church. I think that was really homophobic.
Oh.
And then just out of nowhere, he just deleted like his post where he came out.
Did you read that, the text?
No.
Okay.
My entire life, people have told me my sexuality. People have shamed me for things they know nothing about. That's the first sentence. You know, that's but also like, who cares?
What if they link you to those
we can't hate him. He can do what he wants, and don't go sending him death threats again. I never did.
Yeah, again.
Apparently he got death threats, so don't start that back
He
up.
did, and they sent him to the hospital, so we should leave him alone. Okay, more drama.
Yeah.
Because Sabrina Carpenter
I love this
cannot keep
drama.
herself out of the drama, as we know. She loves it. I don't know if she wants it or if she just attracts it. But basically, kind of random, but there's like a weird overlap, kind of like love triangle between Sabrina Carpenter, Camila Cabello, and Shawn Mendes. There's not a ton on this, however, like, there was a weird, like, stuff in the time. And there are many theories that the song Taste is actually about Camila and, like, the Shawn. There's no confirmation, however, Camila sang Senorita, and, she skipped over the word taste very obviously in the video, which is next. She's probably just being, so you
We'll
just
go
put
back,
that in
we'll
the
go
middle.
Yeah, I think that's my fault. Where'd it go? Oh.
There's no other.
So incredibly obvious. And it's
Very.
probably just Camila trying to get back into like
Trying to be
it's being
relevant.
relevant because she kind of fell off the face of the earth. So she's just trying to do something, but yeah.
Yeah, so they're both in happy relationships. Joshua Bassett did just release a single about him being happy, so
It's called Out of the Blue, I think.
and it was actually pretty good. And I've learned not to hate him because I thought he was evil, as we all know when I put the devil horns on him earlier. But now that I've read it all, I'm like, he didn't really do that much. So let's not hate him. I mean,
Yeah, we're moving on from all this to Ariana Grande. In my personal opinion, she has the best vocals ever, and you guys can argue, but I don't care because it's true. Right now, we all know that she's devoting all of her time to becoming and method acting as Glinda in Wicked. Although she is going back to brunette, everybody, she has left the blonde in the dust. Yes, big stuff. She's going on tour this summer. I did not get tickets, so I'm really mad about that still. She's known for her ponytail. She has a beauty brand called REM. And as we all know, she's robbed at the Grammys every single year because we've all heard her songs, but she only has 2 Grammys. This is her, you know, doing her thing.
that's from SNL.
That is from SNL. Acting because, again, they all acted. These are her big shows, as we know.
Victorious is amazing, and it got a spinoff.
She did Scream Queens, where she randomly, I think she like found on the stairs or something and died.
Oh.
These are just kind of movies. This is her big long music video that she recently released for her album, Eternal Sunshine. And this is where she got her start on Broadway, which is also where she met Liz Gillies, who is also right. And they're still best friends. And they dress up for Halloween every year together. We don't have to watch the whole clip, but if you can find the Shakira section.
Full bit rate, sir.
Wait, where's the point of key?
I need the
No
Shakira
fire started
section.
over here, sir.
No, it's like in here somewhere.
Swing and a miss, Danielson.
Where? This is the same
I think
video.
it's here.
Oh, thank you, Chloe.
Where?
Well, it looks like it's a...
Is this not on the same video?
Sir, I heard
It is.
Chloe the
But there's
intern
a-
singing some Britney Spears.
Oh, I thought you had when she did.
Is that true?
No, I
Chloe?
didn't.
You sing like Britney Spears?
Oh, no, I don't have that.
Bradley, open the channel. Chloe, the future of title is in your hands.
I'm shy.
I'm trying, damn it. People need that Britney Spears.
The Shakira one's really good.
Okay,
I don't know
well,
where
I can't
it
find
is.
it. You guys get the gist.
Anyway, here's her discography. She has a lot of albums. There's probably a lot more other stuff. I just didn't feel like looking at it. What to listen to? These are some of her really, really good songs. And then obviously we should all be listening to Wicked in preparation for the new movie. And if you're not, you're missing out. Okay, this is my favorite singer in the whole wide world, Dua Lipa. She's the best, and she does not get enough love. She does dance pop. She's very, very British. She just did her Radical Optimism tour, and it was iconic. She's engaged to Callum Turner. She's iconic, and she's perfect. She's practically she's like Barbie because I don't know what she travels. Excuse me.
At the end, you said
She travels, she does Pilates, she loves to go clubbing, and she has her own book club where she interviews like everybody, and it's called Service 95, and she's perfect. This is her and Callum, and they're adorable. Yeah. These are her albums. They're all perfect, so you should listen to them. Oh, and she did Barbie. She was also in Barbie, in case anybody didn't know. She played a mermaid with John Cena. And then she was also in Argyle, which I kind of think Taylor wrote, but we don't need to go into
I
that
don't think she
today.
did.
But she's a baddie, so... Oh, also, do not confuse her with Gal Gadot. People think that they're the same person. They don't look that alike,
They really don't.
but some people think that. These are her tours: Future Nostalgia, Radical Optimism. There was one before this, but again, did not go. Obviously.
Oh my gosh. Go, girl, give us something.
It's really prolonged. She just going.
That lasts so long.
She looks bored doing it.
Guys, she's doing much better now, and she can do no wrong because again, she's perfect.
6, 7 kids. Sorry.
These these are some of her really, really good songs. I recommend that you should listen to all of them
They're beyond
because
perfect.
she's really good. But which one?
Levitating, bro.
Oh, I'm actually
Levitating is actually really good. It used to be my favorite of hers. It's just not as good as these.
okay.
Okay. Yeah! Lord!
Guys,
This is actually the only reason I wanted to make this slide. There is a lot going on. Yeah, I am Lord. We'll be watching that. I also put transitions on this section only. So she is the queen, she is iconic, and she's everything. Her full name is Ella Marija Lani Yelick O'Connor. Don't ask me. She's from New Zealand.
Yeah!
She has 4 albums: Pure Heroine, Melodrama, Solar Power, and Virgin. She is currently touring for her new album, Virgin. It's called the Ultrasound World Tour. She won her first Grammy at 17. Royals,
Impressive.
kind of fun. So she's basically doing better than all of us. Not gonna lie. She has a secret onion ring Instagram review page.
That's so
Don't
random.
ask me why. And her mother is an award-winning poet, and apparently, I found this online, she made her review her thesis, her master's thesis. So Lords can peer review your papers.
Crazy.
David Bowie said Lorde was the future of music, and I agree. She also was the curator for Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. I don't know why. And this is just funny. So Charlie XCX said, I just watched Hunger Games for the first time last night. It was good. And then someone commented, you literally have a song in the soundtrack. And then Lorde just sent her a summary of the plot. Don't ask me. I don't know.
That's how it usually goes anyway.
So I just thought that was funny. Okay, so this is my Lorde story. So here's me, and I'm in school. This is junior year. And then over the summer, I went on a school trip to France. And I was just like, I have Lorde Pure Heroine downloaded on my phone, and I had it on loop instead of listening to French music. That's Francois Hardy up there. So I was just in love with Lorde, and then that's me and Jack. So the building. I took that picture.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't actually make this one, guys, but there is a notable 23-page long slideshow about the romance between Jack Antonoff and Lorde, and it's just really important to her fandom, so I did have to read it and go over it. So basically, let's start at the beginning. It's actually really funny. So there is an infamous slideshow, yeah, and the entire slideshow is really long, so I'm just going to summarize it, but Melodrama is supposedly the timeline of a house party reflecting themes of solitude after her breakup with her ex, James Lowe. That's what it supposedly is, according to Lorde, but everyone's like, actually, you're making Jack Antonoff cheat on his girlfriend, and you're singing about it, which is kind of funny, but also not. So also, wait, what was her name? Who was she dating? Wait, no, who was he dating? I'm asking you.
Girl.
You read this.
Doesn't, I didn't read this part. Doesn't, it says Lena.
Oh yeah, Lena Dunham. So she was on tour with Hillary Clinton at the time while she was during the presidential election. And this slideshow alleges that the fact that Hillary Clinton lost the presidential election is Lorde's fault. It's actually really funny. And
Pineapple juice? Where's that?
what?
This is pineapple juice.
Oh, also
Please don't
Lorde
ask.
likes pineapple juice, which is supposedly how her and Jack Antonoff met.
Crazy. Pineapple juice?
So yeah, so if
You
you look
know,
here,
I kind of want to move
Trump
on.
is Lorde's fault because Nina had other things on her mind and could not fully devote her energy to the campaign. I was giggling when I was reading this. What is happening? But anyway, let's keep going. So in conclusion, this is the conclusion slide. I just screenshotted it. Can old dudes please stop preying on Lorde? Oh, I skipped that. Let's go back. So, her first relationship was an 8-year age gap. And then Jack Antonoff is 13 years older than her. So, what's going on? We don't know.
Gross.
But anyway, so can old dudes please stop dating Lorde? And basically, Lorde and Jack start falling in love. Those person, that's what that says. And Lena Dunham's on tour, so she's not home. And a lot of drama, a lot of that. Lena gets back, and there's more drama, and we're not doing this anymore to Lorde. Oop.
Yeah, just question. So that's just a screenshot of the actual slide.
Yeah, so-
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because
I didn't write
it
that.
hurts to look at.
I didn't write this. Yes.
Taylor Swift's involved in this? I just saw at the bottom. Why is she in all of the drama?
Bro was not paying attention to the giant whale.
So basically, Taylor Swift's involved in this because allegedly she's the one who made Lorde and Jack Antonoff meet. And also, I don't have proof of it, but so they were friends at some point. When Taylor Swift released 1989 and 2014, Lorde was like, oh, this is such a great album. But then like 2 years later, she was on tour in Chicago, and she's like, it must be amazing being from where Kanye West is from, you guys. And then covered 2 of his songs. So I think there might be some hate going on there now. I don't know, but who knows? So this is just the whole thing, but basically, Jack Antonoff was cheating on his girlfriend and dating Lorde. And there's a lot of proof here. I'm not going to read it all because there's a lot of words. That's like the whole lyrics to a song. But basically, so I'll just go over one of them. This is Rider in the Dark, I think.
Oh,
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. So basically, everyone's like, or this alleges that Rider in the Dark is not about a house party, and it's actually like, Jack Antonoff, how dare you date me, and then when your girlfriend comes back, say you're not dating me anymore, you were dating a singer, I will be singing about this. That's what they're saying it's about. And it's kind of funny, and that's the gist of it. So anyway, here's her discography, 4 albums, and Girl So Confusing featuring Lorde is on here, even though it's not her song, because she saved the song. The original version without Lorde's awful. She also had a Talking Heads tribute album. Well, she tributed one song. This is an iconic.
I love
This is an
so
iconic
much.
moment.
I bet you would take you kiss the rider in the dark. I am my mother's child, until my breathing stops.
So basically, she shushed her crowd, and when I saw her this year, she sang this, and everyone shushed her, and it was really funny.
Oh my god.
Okay, and then this is a funny South Park clip.
Oh no.
It's 3 minutes long. So
Shelly,
let's
that's enough time on your phone.
let's skip to the end.
My songs.
Wait, Lorde sounds like a girl.
Auto-tune. You want to see how I do it? I come up with all my best stuff in the bathroom at work. I use this program to import the recordings I make on my phone.
Yeah, feeling good on a Wednesday. Sparkling thoughts, give me the hope to go on. Oh, what I need now is a little bit of shelter.
Dad, Lorde's music is actually really good.
Thanks, but it gets even better when I add the drum loops.
Yeah, feeling good on a
Then with the
Wednesday.
computer I can actually quantize everything,
Feeling good,
backup instruments, and then finally I use the auto-tune.
Feeling good on a Wednesday. Giving me the hope, giving me the hope to go on.
So basically, is that Stan? Stan's dad is Lorde. Yeah. So she's obviously famous. And then this is just me. She's kind of weird. This is her in 2016. She's just kind of wacky. And everyone called her Vampire Lorde at this point. Like, what was that? I don't know. But she's gotten better at live performing. So what to listen to her entire discography? Let's just say that. There's a lot of songs here, and I recommend all of them. I wrote them out, so they're obviously good. Also, let's go back. So that's Melodrama in the bottom left corner, and its artwork is beautiful. It's like actually a painting. Well, its original painting is actually in a museum. So fun fact, I don't remember where it was. Iceland maybe, somewhere weird.
Iceland?
Somewhere I won't be seeing it.
Iceland?
Somewhere I won't be seeing it, but it is a painting and it is beautiful. And then here's me seeing her live, and I am going back in December. I'm very excited, but look how cool she is.
She one place live in New York? I live in New York.
Yeah, so I will be there in December. So
Exist in the same city.
you should go to Lorde. Who wrote it?
I think we both wrote this.
Oh.
Conan, he's like pretty much the only guy in our slideshow. I think you did add Troy. But
He does exist.
Conan and Troy are kind of the only guys making decent pop right now. I mean, there are other people, but
I thought about adding
They're not
Vincent
great.
Boone, and I was just like, I don't feel like it. I don't actually know anything about Vincent Boone to write about.
So this is hate. He brought out Brian May at his most recent show, guys.
He's
I love him.
He was a Mormon, and he does backup.
Cheating on his girlfriend.
Yes.
yeah.
What about Harry Styles?
But like,
Oh, he was also going to be on here, but he's kind of like himself right right now because he hasn't released anything
Fair
in
enough.
like 4 years. So he needs to come back and make an album, then he'll be on.
I'm starving, actually. I need Harry Styles.
Exactly.
Anyway, Conan was kind of known for making sad love songs, even though he had never been in a relationship. For most of his songs, he had never even had his first kiss, and he was like crying about some girl named Heather. But he's been in a relationship now, confirmed, nobody knows who it was with. Some people even think it was like Kit Connor, which is like really random, but I don't think that's true. He got his start on YouTube, and he did a cooking show with his best friend called Ash and Cone Cooking Show. They actually came back recently and made another episode. He just wrapped up the Wishbone Pajama like shows, but he's confirmed that he's now doing a Wishbone World Tour. Don't know if it'll be longer set list because this one his set list was kind of short. And I think Dylan just wrote Olivia Rodrigo, so
It's important to know.
it is important.
Okay, this is my slide.
You wrote this.
So, he was a huge Swiftie. We don't know if he still is. He's also a good friend of Corey Fogel Manny's. I pronounced that really poorly. Farkle from Girl Meets World. There's drama that we kind of just discussed. I didn't know that we had that whole section when I made this slide. He was a choir kid. He knows how to theme an album. Talk about this one right there. He played tennis, ate the dust off of his VCR machine as a kid, and as of 2013 plans on being a science teacher. And I'm citing this right here as my
Is that
source.
still gonna happen?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like it's kind of.
Oh, and that's his YouTube. That's what he looked like when he started YouTube.
Oh my god. Have you seen the one where it's like hot things girls do? And it's like,
No. Yeah, I didn't find it. Here's his discography. Kind of long. Kind of not that long. We saw him live together.
Yo.
It was kind of fun.
I've seen him 2 other times, and he was good those times too. But this was the most recent tour.
These are recommendations. I kind of only know. Oh, okay. Why is he doing that? Why is he like biting his lip? Okay.
video.
No.
Interesting.
He also released a Christmas song last year, which was actually pretty good. Well, I don't know if it's technically a Christmas song, a holiday song. Do you have anything to add?
His old stuff is really good.
All this stuff is pretty good.
He's overall really well-rounded.
Yeah. Ooh, Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish Pirate Bear O'Connell. Of course. Apparently that's her middle name. Do not ask me. Her brother Phineas produces all her music, and he loves being on stage with her at the Grammys. She is a Tony Award away from an EGOT, so watch out, world, here she comes. She has an Apple TV Plus documentary about her rise to fame. I never watched it. She has 9 Grammy wins and 32 Grammy nominations. And she loves making soundtrack songs. She was robbed of anything and everything at the 2025 Grammys. Like, no hate to Beyonce, but Hit Me Hard and Soft was really good. As I said, Hit Me Hard and Soft is a masterpiece. She recorded her debut song, Ocean Eyes, at 13 years old, which technically wasn't her debut, but we don't need to talk about that. She is the youngest 2-time Oscar winner ever. She is a vegan, and she has a fragrance line with 4 different scents. Billie Eilish number 1, 2, and 3, and then something else I don't know.
It's like I think it's called like Your Move or Your Turn or something.
In the news, she just did something really cool. So she like got on stage and accepted some award and was like, "Why are you a billionaire, Mark Zuckerberg? Donate some money." And then she didn't announce this, but Stephen Colbert did, that she donated $11.5 million of her tour earnings to, I'm assuming, food issues. And people are kind of like, why is she saying this? She's a millionaire, but like at the same time, she just gave away $11.5 million. And as much as people like to say artists have a lot of money, they don't. A lot of their net worth is their music, which they can't use for anything. So, yeah. Oh, we never got it. I told her to find a video.
Immediately, like, placing the blame. That's so
Well,
funny.
I was trying to find one of Blue, but there wasn't really anything good, and I didn't want to just play a song. Here's her discography. Guitar songs right there, really good. TV, amazing. Our favorites. I like Blue, Chihiro, The Greatest, TV, and Everything I Wanted.
I like that though. Yep.
And I will be seeing her this month. If you don't see me here on Tuesday the 18th, it's definitely not because I'm in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oddly specific.
Lana Del Rey. Who knows what she's doing? Honestly, I don't. Her real name is Elizabeth Grant, and she did release music as Lizzie Grant. I don't know. She attended Fordham University in New York City. Well, it's actually in the Bronx, but I almost went there. Fun fact.
Crazy.
She is notoriously a bad live performer.
no.
She also, like, at her concert, she has a hologram of her singing some of her music, and she just goes off stage. Who knows? I really don't know what's happening. She announced an album that was supposed to be country called Lasso, but now then it was called The Right Person Will Stay, and now it's apparently called Stove. I did not know she changed it a third time. I really didn't, and she's married to a swamp man.
What? Yeah.
He's
Alligator.
like an alligator handler or something.
Her new husband does like tours in the Everglades, which
So
is
cool.
like really random.
Okay, so she's just really drama heavy again. So basically, this happened, and she's like, I don't know what she says. She's basically complaining that no one likes her music. So it's like, why does no one like me? And then she like lists all these women of color, and then she's like, why don't I win anything? Kind of weird. And then she came back and made another post where she's like, I didn't say their names because they're women of color. I just really like their music. And I was like, okay. And then this is during COVID. That's her math.
So helpful.
And then she had she really had beef with Azalea Banks. I don't know why. But I really don't know.
No, I'm
A lot was
sorry.
going on.
I'm like,
Oh, this one's like really famous, I think. I heard a lot of people talking about this when I was researching it. I'm not gonna read it, but. And then she also has drama with Ethel Cain, which is kind of funny.
Trailer Park Beef.
I don't really know how to explain the whole drama with Ethel Cain because nothing happened, but a lot happened at the same time. But basically, my favorite part is everyone knows that she worked at a Waffle House, right? Well, this is actually Ethel Cain beef. Who knew? Because the New York Times posted an article that Ethel Cain was the most famous girl at the Waffle House. And you know what Lana Del Rey did? Work at the Waffle House.
That's so funny.
I did not know that. It's kind of funny.
yeah.
And then she also got canceled for her chemtrails over the country club cover because there's no people of color in it, but there kind of is. And she's like, who cares? Why are you judging my friend group? And there was like, I think I don't know. I don't actually know, but everyone just hates her. Lord, of course, I am going to include every bit of Lord I can. And she basically said, I don't think young girls should be listening to Lana's music, which is kind of fair. But okay. And then the SNL is in, so let's just watch it. It's not bad. Let's skip it.
Better than I ever even knew. They said the world was built for two.
Yeah, so not the best vocal performance. Oh, we're back. And so basically, last year, I think it was last year, might have been this year, some Grammy guy got leaked and he said, I haven't taken Lana Del Rey seriously as an artist since her infamous SNL performance. So everyone's like, no, we like Lana. And then I know you guys were talking about how Taylor Swift was not in this enough. Don't worry. Taylor Swift gets involved. So when she won a Grammy for Midnight, you know what she did? She yanked Lana Del Rey up on that stage. And then she kind of just stood there because she didn't win a Grammy. She was only on one song, so she can't win a Grammy for an album. And Lana was like, actually, who cares? I'm not mad at Taylor, but it was kind of weird. I don't know why she was up there, but. And then this is just her at Coachella. I think this is a really good performance. She's not that bad.
I don't think she knows the words to this.
But, you know. And I just started giving up on typing out discographies, so that's it. That's it.
Leave my trash across the table.
I think people really like this one, and then that one's really good. I like that one, that one.
Dude, my degree work says 98%.
Yeah. Those are some good songs that I like. Margaret's really good. It's about Jack Antonoff and Margaret Qualley. Fun fact.
And then it's hold on.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah.
Okay, next up we have Renee Rapp. She's a successful story of a musical theater kid turned top star. She's really, her vocals are great. She's the lesbian queen. She's been Regina George a bunch of times. She's currently on her Bite Me tour, which she had to cancel for like 3 days, and then people got mad, and then she came back because she was really sick and she couldn't talk. But now she's thriving. Yeah, no media training. She really got involved in the big TikTok lesbian drama that happened because she was dating this one person, and that's like,
Lord drop.
yeah. And this is her and her guitarist Toa, and they are now dating, even though they both cheated on their partners to get here. Yeah, and they both wrote songs about it. Of course, Taylor has to be here, but anyway, there was a week period on Broadway where Sabrina and Renee were together right before COVID, and then it was shut down really fast, which is really unfortunate for everyone. But Renee Rapp was Regina George on Broadway for a while, and then she was Regina again in the recent movie. I wouldn't recommend watching the movie, but she did really good on the songs.
And then Taylor Swift's only here because I didn't realize how short Sabrina Carpenter was.
To put it into I'm pretty sure Renee Rapp is like 5'7".
Well, yeah.
Not
So
very
like
tall.
Taylor's like 5'11", 5'10".
Well, yeah, but I don't know how.
Renee Rapp's like 5'6" or 5'7", so it's just a little bit.
She's 5'0".
Yeah,
Anyway,
Sabrina Carpenter is
also-
just
she got really
5'5".
popular
She's just
from her
5'.
performance on the Jimmy Awards. She's like known for that as well.
And also, there's no, like, you know how people illegally record Broadway shows? Apparently, there's no recordings of this, like, week period.
Boom.
Really
So,
unfortunate.
there's no proof that it actually happened, which is kind of fun.
This is what she did right before she got into like mainly singing. She was on The Sex Life of College Girls. She actually wrote a song, and it's in one of her newest things. She says, "Took my sex life with me. Now the show is basically not going anywhere anymore," which is kind of sad for the show, but you know, she was there. This is her discography. This is Baguette's random lore drop, but randomly she was on TikTok Live and she started playing her old music, and she played this song called Baguettes, and everybody's like, oh my god, and she hates it, but the fandom kind of loved it, and it became a really large running joke, and it's called a cult classic by her. It's actually not about the bread, it's about diamonds. And people always try to get her to play it at the shows, but she will not because she hates it.
This is the kind of music I used to make, okay? Don't fucking out me right now. But this was Baguettes.
She made it when she was like 15 or 16.
Ooh, GarageBand beat.
I forget what the name
Yeah, it gets there soon.
is. You thinking on me? Oh! You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Why is she shocked?
This dumb bitch. This dumb bitch.
Okay.
Yeah. This is her live. I saw her at All Things Go. She was really good. This is actually where she kind of confirmed her relationship with Toa because they kissed during Tummy Hurts, which is the song where Toa plays the guitar mainly, because Toa used to be her main guitarist, but now she is not. But this is where they confirmed their relationship. I do not have the picture of that, but, you know, that's her.
Toa did just release an album.
Oh, yeah, Toa.
And open
Well,
for Billie Eilish.
I don't know if Toa recently, she released a song called Your Girl, which is
I thought she
about
was releasing an album.
stealing Renee Rapp from her other girlfriend.
Yoink.
I'm assuming she
Encouraging the
released something to
cheating.
go on tour. but-
Again,
We don't like
they're
encouraging
a little
the cheating.
problematic. So if you like poppy upbeat stuff, I would listen to her newer album because it's very upbeat. But her older stuff is a little slower, especially her first album. This is my favorite song. It's really great, really in between, and these are all of her other good songs.
Lady Gaga. She deserves a presentation that Taylor Swift had, but she's here now. She does like everything and is an icon. She recently released Mayhem, which should be album of the year. Sorry, Taylor Swift. There is too much to say in too little time, and she has fibromyalgia, fun fact, which makes it hard to do concerts and stuff.
Taylor Swift's not gonna get nominated for any Grammys this year anyway.
And I don't care. Wait.
Whoa.
Wait, is The Life of a Showgirl not up? Was it too late?
It was too late
okay.
for the voting
I didn't know
period,
that.
so yeah, don't worry, Mayhem is safe.
If Mayhem's not, I'm gonna have a fit.
Big
Icon.
She is an icon. There's a lot going on.
We love it.
She is very outspoken and supports the LGBTQ plus rights. Joe Biden performed his inauguration at her concert.
Performed his inauguration.
Her fashion is iconic. You know, Met Gala. What's that?
Meat dress.
Grammys. She was in an egg. Who knows? Who knows? We're gonna watch this. Don't worry. Not the whole thing. She's also an actor in a lot of things. Talking about pop icon, she has 2 jazz albums. I don't know why I'm reading it like that. She is 1 award away from an EGOT.
Iconic.
Her early career was insane with hits, and she kind of just blew up overnight. Not saying anything. You all know her early music, basically. And she recently randomly released Abracadabra, the music video, just as an advertisement during the Grammys, and it was kind of weird. Or no, it was a VMA live. But like it was kind of weird. I was just like watching the award show, and all of a sudden she's like Abracadabra, and I'm like, what? Yeah. My mom was there. Here's her. I don't know how the national anthem works. She also did the Super Bowl halftime show when it was like the best one ever. She kind of jumped from the. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but here's her. Watch this. She just loves America, guys. Who would have thought? She's gonna jump. Where? Okay. I'll just wait. You guys can be patient.
One nation, under God.
Hey, I did not know that. Here we go.
You're right. Icon. Your cat jumping on you. She is the most.
Only she could do that. Because if anyone else did that, they'd be clowned until like the end of time.
So fun fact, the part where she was up there was actually pre-recorded. So she didn't actually jump, but she was dangling there the whole time.
I was waiting.
Waiting for her moment to shine, guys. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do
Look at
that.
her. And then she does
Did she do Love Game?
Million Reasons.
Okay.
She just had to make a sad part. So yeah, pretty good 13-minute halftime show. And then here's her. Who's gonna do the part?
Oh, this is so iconic.
The crowd gasping in the background is amazing to me.
I don't even know what to say. She's just a wacky queen. But anyway, I was not going to include that because we watched it earlier this year in Fan-mont, but I'm like, we can't not watch it. So I included it. Here's her entire discography, except I think I left the singles off maybe. But
She made a Christmas album?
did I say that? I think that's an EP.
Oh wait,
but
Lady Gaga holiday? Wait,
I don't know. I looked on Spotify, so it's probably there. I just didn't know it was. And then she made a movie, or she made a sound or an album
Oh my
for
god,
the
yes. Oh my gosh, in 2011.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. It was like an actual original album that had nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah.
And she released it like 5 months before Mayhem. It's kind of wacky. And then we have a Gaga fan interview. I tracked down a real Lady Gaga fan for this. She said, Lady Gaga is the epitome of making weird iconic. She represents taking the vision she had for herself and making it a reality even when everyone said it would never work. Her creativity is unmatched and has created a community of more people who also felt other. I wonder who said that.
I wonder.
And the person who told me told me that I had to put this Facebook group up there. It's really important. She had a hate group.
That's so unfortunate.
12 whole members.
Only 12.
Yeah, only 12 haters. That's pretty good. I just put most of Mayhem up here. I'm pretty sure because Mayhem's amazing.
She was 23 and she did that iconic.
And then those are the Gaga superfan recommended.
Why did you make me anonymous?
She's right there, guys.
Yay! We found the Lady Gaga. Yeah! I
Who
love
wrote
her.
this?
I have no idea.
I think I did actually.
In your sleep.
That's okay. Just,
Sometimes she is very controversial, but she never actually does anything. She just exists, and everyone's like, "We hate you."
She says her opinions and people hate her for that. And she like yelled at the paparazzi.
That was
But
fun.
that was good.
At the
That was a
VMAs.
good thing.
And she opened for the Sour Tour and the Guts Tour. Fun fact.
She did.
She had the largest daytime set, so like not at nighttime at Lollapalooza ever, by attendance, not by like actual concert times. I don't know. She usually has local drag queens open for her shows. Her name comes from Dennis Chappell, her grandfather, and his favorite song, "The Strawberry Road." Ooh, I didn't know that. And her Pink Pony Club song came out like in 2020, way before it kind of blew up. I didn't know that.
favorite song.
Her character on stage is inspired by drag queens and a character, so don't go find her IRL and talk to her, or else.
She will not be happy with you.
Her VMAs set 2 years ago was iconic, right here. And we also watched this one in Fan-mont.
We did.
Which is where you are right now, if you didn't know. So I'm not blaming. She recently started the Midwest Princess Project, like literally like a week ago. That is dedicated to supporting trans youth and LGBTQ+ communities. And the Subway is her most recent single, and it is amazing, and it is the best song ever. So
Literally one of the best songs of the year.
exactly, she deserves something for that. Here's her discography. Apparently, School Nights is good. I've never actually heard
I
it.
kind of like it. It's good.
Here's our recommendations. The Subway is amazing.
Oh.
Apparently we didn't put a single video up here somehow.
Oh. She also like randomly just went on a mini tour, and she said that she's gonna do that before
Well,
she
it
goes
was
back
like an
into hiding
extension
before her
because she
next
was
album.
on tour at European festivals, and she kind of just
Yeah.
extended that to the U.S. for 3 different cities.
But now she's like going off the earth to write her new album.
That might come out in 5 years.
Anyway, next person, Camila Cabello. She's been in the slide already, but she started on X Factor when she was like 15, where she joined the group Fifth Harmony. She left in 2016 to pursue her solo career with Havana and Senorita. She was just on tour, Your Sea. She did South America and maybe Europe, but she did not come here. Rudely. Her new album is kind of weird. It's like hyper pop, so that's kind of why she hasn't had anything big come out in a while. She's extremely underrated. She actually makes really good music, and nobody's like here for her, which is sad. So first of all, we need to talk about Fifth Harmony. If none of you guys know who Fifth Harmony is, you're doing a disservice to yourself because they're great. They formed on X Factor in 2012. Camila left in 2015. The group disbanded in 2018. However, they just reunited at a Jonas Brothers concert where they brought them out and they sang Worth It, and it was really iconic. And then they sold one day only merch with the date of it, and it said, "Where were you?" And then it had the date on the bag. Strange.
They also just reunited on Dancing with the Stars.
They did because Lauren was on there. That's what this is for. Anyway, 3 albums: Reflection, which is fantastic, 727, and Fifth Harmony. Fifth Harmony was actually the first album. Wait, no, it wasn't. It was the recent one. I put those in the right order. If you have time, I strongly recommend diving into their work. It was really, really good. They were not very organized as a group, as we can tell. There's many clips of them dancing, and it's a little chaotic. but they were good. Where are they now? You may be wondering. We're talking about Camila now, but this is Lauren. She just did Dancing with the Stars. She got booted off pretty early.
Yeah.
She just released more music too. This is Normani. You may have heard her with that one song with Sam Smith, Dancing with a Stranger. That one kind of blew up. She had one called Motivation that kind of blew up, but she's kind of keeping it on the down low. This is Dinah Jane, and this is Allie, and they're both trying to release stuff, but it's not really taking off, which is kind of sad for them. She wrote a book, and I have it, and it was signed because I found it on the clearance rack at Barnes & Noble, so she's an author.
Do you have a video of them performing at Sam's Club that one time?
No.
Oh my god, it's so
Love
funny.
that.
I think about that every day.
Did you do everyone? Okay.
Yeah. These are some of their best songs. This one's my favorite, Going Nowhere is an absolute bop. If you guys have time, like, I would really recommend looking at their stuff because it's great. So we're going back to Camila. It's her on The Voice. So here's her discography. This one's just a little not great. So obviously all of her really big songs came with a certain someone, Shawn Mendes, as we know. And she released her Christmas stuff.
Quiz
Get them off my
Baby, home for Christmas.
Yeah, it was just a little.
For the quiz mice.
She's good though.
Okay, but hey, so
actually.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Anyway, this was her response to the video.
Yeah, so I hear you're recording a new Christmas cover. That's really exciting. Okay, so we're just going to practice some phrasing. Okay, so repeat after me. I'll be home for Christmas. All right, you try. I'll be home for Christmas. Try again. Home for Christmas. Home for Christmas. Kind of like you would, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. 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 Christmas.
So, yeah. She's also done random acting just like everybody else. She did Cinderella. This movie kind of flopped. It was with Nick Gallo, whatever his name is.
Like COVID
Wait, is
times.
that the one that the one guy
Yeah,
said?
yeah. It was around COVID.
Yeah, it
James
really,
Corden.
really flopped.
Was James Corden in that?
Probably.
No, it was Billy
Oh,
Porter.
okay.
He played the fairy godmother.
Oh.
Just really did not do very well. This is her as Viva from the latest Trolls movie. She kind of killed it. And then this is her
Trolls was
Barbie
really
doll
good.
because she was actually on Barbie because all the Fifth Harmony was on Barbie. And they actually made a really good song called Me and My Girls, which kind of has been erased from the internet, but I don't know why because it was really good. These are some of her best. I would say her first two albums are pretty much perfect. Her newer stuff is okay. These are great songs. Yeah. Okay. Tate McRae. We all know her. She's really popular.
Yeah, we do.
She started by doing covers on YouTube, and she was on Dance Moms. She's literally touring like every 5 seconds. Like she's always dropping stuff. Like I remember she got off her last tour, and it was literally like a week later, and she announced her next tour. Kind of crazy. Her breakout songs were You Broke Me First and She's All I Want to Be. I was supposed to see her on a tour with Shawn Mendes, but then they canceled because Shawn was having mental health issues. And she's pretty great. So yeah.
Ooh.
This is all of her stuff.
Lot going on. Okay.
These are the songs I like.
What is that from Dance Moms?
Yeah, that's her Dance Moms poster.
Christy Abrams. Yay. Pretty new into the popular music scene, but everyone loves her.
Yeah.
Opened for Taylor Swift on the Eras tour. She was supposed to be my opener, but the rain hated me. Started releasing music in 2019.
Milo Mayhem. Do we have
She
to
is a
show
Nepo
that?
baby,
No.
but who cares, I guess. Can't undo that now. now. Recently finished The Secret of Us Deluxe Tour. I think it was actually deluxe. She also just performed at Vogue World, California, apparently. Hollywood, maybe? I don't know what it
Conan
was
was
called.
also there.
Yeah, and Conan Gray walked around behind her with a guitar. Who was he dressed as? I don't remember. He was dressed as someone. She makes sad girl music, basically. That's the vibe I get from it. Not all of it's sad, though, so. She also, like, submitted Us, featuring Taylor Swift, for Collab of the Year up against, like, the biggest single of the year, Die With A Smile, and I don't know what she was expecting to happen, honestly. She also got canceled for saying Finn Wolfhard was hot. I think that's what happened. I don't actually know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like a live video, and he was like 14 at the time, and she was 19, I think.
Oh.
Which
And she
that's
was like,
a
he's
little
really hot.
strange. I don't look at a 14-year-old and go, no.
Yeah.
She hasn't done anything since, so that's, I guess, her one strike. Because she didn't actually, well, she said bad things, but she didn't do bad things.
Okay.
But I also am not a super fan, so I don't care that much. I saw her live for one song where she performed I Miss You, I'm Sorry as a surprise song because once again my opening set got canceled. And she saw it. Rude. This is her discography. I'm a Noah Kahn hater, so he went there with the thumbs down.
It's funny he's not in this light either.
I'm not like a hater, like his music's fine. I put heartbreak emojis instead of actual hearts because it was the suggested emoji, but I meant to put hearts. Close to You is why I started listening to her because it kind of sounded like Lord. Sleepy Heroin, not really. And I'm sorry, it was my surprise song, but it's also just really good. Okay, Charlie XCX, of course. She has a lot going on all the time. She just finished the Sweat Tour with Troye Sivan. Remember Boom Clap? That was her. Boom. Brat Summer did happen. We do have a super fan interview about it. It was really popular a while ago, then fell off the face of the earth and got super popular again.
Yep.
With Brat, but also Barbie kind of.
Yeah.
She makes fun dance, hyper pop music. She has too many collaborations. She also has random drama with Taylor Swift, even though she opened for her during the Reputation tour. But also it's not really that much drama, and it's kind of just like fans saying things. Which is what most drama is, to be fair. I have mixed feelings about her because, I don't know if you guys want to know. And she also, a lot of her early work was produced by Sophie, who died in like a camping accident. I don't know
No,
what it
she was taking a photo of the moon on a balcony and
She
she
fell off, okay.
Oh.
But anyway, this is Charlie D'Amelio, who is important for some reason. So basically, when Sophie died, fans were posting like prayers for Charlie, you're here for Charlie. Or Charlie XCX, and Charlie D'Amelio thought it was about her. And she's like, thanks guys! It's kind of embarrassing.
It's unfortunate.
Wild.
Yeah.
Is that tweet like still up?
I don't know.
I would have deleted.
It probably was deleted. Okay.
This is like just about Brat. It blew up a lot more than I think anybody expected it to, for it to be the type of album that it was. It has its own signature color, which is this, Brat Green. It brought her back into the pop world because like really nobody had seen her, or like, I mean she was doing stuff, but like nobody was, because she released that one album.
Was so good.
Yeah. It had a good album cover, but like nobody was really here for it. And the Apple Dance.
Also the collab remix album that she released for Brat. This one, Brat, is completely different, but also the still Brat. It's a stupid name.
The way that she announced all the collabs is just like billboards everywhere just started getting like random artist names in like the Brat font.
Yeah,
everybody
but
was
this
like, oh my god.
specifically is really important to our web of people because Ariana Grande was on here, Billie Eilish was on here. Who else? I think that was the two biggest people, but like everyone was on there. Well, yeah, but he also had a tour with her, so they would have been connected anyway, and they had previous songs, but he was on there. Top, featuring Troye Sivan.
This is my Brat expert fan opinion, but pretty much she said that it was like basically so influential because it was during the time of the clean girl aesthetic and Get Ready With Me's, and then Brat was like the exact opposite, and it was like having fun, liking to party, basically, everybody really liked it because it felt so different from what was going on at the time, and it just kind of blew up and became a phenomenon.
And Lord mentioned.
Lord mentioned.
I put that emoji in there. The person did not say the heart emoji.
Yeah.
Okay, so also there's this one time she went on a random Chinese singing show, and I thought it was really funny, so we are including it. Yeah, I was gonna mention that, but I'm like, I don't want to put Grindr up on the screen, so yeah. I don't know if she was competing or just performing, actually. I don't know. I don't think anyone knows what's going on. They have light up nails.
That's all I forget that she can actually sing.
What's happening? Why is she saying? I didn't watch this before I put it on. It's not that bad. But why was she on this? Who knows?
Like, because you watch Chinese.
No, I can't read that. I'm a fake Chinese money. So there's her albums. She had a secret unreleased album that's called FTX4, which got referenced again and guessed by Billie Eilish because she said, "You want to guess the password of my Google Drive?" Because the song got leaked. Kind of funny. She also plays the songs like before her actual set, when she goes live and performs. But people are like, "Play Taxi" or whatever, which. And then she's like, "Guys, stop! I never even released this music. Why are you telling me to play it live?" Yeah. Songs to listen to. Girl So Confusing featuring Lorde is of course just amazing. Guest featuring Billie Eilish and just the rest of Brat because that's the only album I've actually listened to, but it is really good. And then Party For You was kind of popular on TikTok. Ain't it got a music video? I think. I don't know. Okay, Troye Sivan.
Another man.
He is pretty good. So he is another one. For some reason, both the boys started on YouTube. I don't know why. He was born in South Africa, but he's basically Australian. He most recently released something to give each other. He headlined Sweat Tour with Charlie XCX. He also started performing at 12 on Oliver, this show, the Broadway show, or whatever. Not Broadway, whatever. And he discovered Chapel Roan. Kind of. He was like, this girl's really cool. And then this is funny because he like posted this recently, and he was with some other guy. I don't know if you know who it was, and he like cropped him out. And then the guy like posted the same thing but cropped Troy out. And this is his whole discography. I don't actually know what's happening because like the Wild EP. Wikipedia said that he had an EP called Wild, but it's not on his Spotify. So apparently it became his album though, so I don't actually know what's happening. Here's the Sweat Tour. There's the Apple Dance. And then there's Britney posting because she like got pushed out of the way and it was really funny. Yeah. And then here's the Apple Dance from when Conan Gray did it. Yeah, so Conan Gray is notably the only person, well, the first person that wasn't Bowen Yang, I think, that did the Apple Dance and Sally, but everyone just forgot Bowen Yang did, I'm pretty sure. Sally was another thing that happened at the same time.
This is my section on people who are not pop icons yet, but I dream that they will be soon. First off, we have my girl, Kylie Cantrell. She's on Disney Channel right now as Red in Rise of Red, but she also has her own EP on the side, and it's really, really, really good. It's called Boy. It's like kind of R&B pop. She was also Gabby Duran in a show called Gabby Duran. She was on the Descendants Zombies tour, and it was actually really funny because during her set they had to cut out like half of her words because her songs are not kid appropriate, and they were singing them Anyway, she started making music with TikTok, and she was doing her 10-minute songs where she would pretty much completely write and do a song. And all of her stuff is written and like produced by her and her dad, which is kind of great. Here's her Disney acting. She's Red, Gabby Durant, and she was also in High School Musical, the musical, the series, like every other person. This is her live, being iconic, as usual. This is her stuff. She does not have very much, but you can listen to any of it, and these are some of her better songs, or at least in my opinion. But she's pretty great. This is my absolute favorite artist in the entire world. Her name's Alyssa Y. She opened for Dua Lipa on the Future Nostalgia Tour. She's French and Algerian, and she sings in English and French. She's amazing. She does pop R&B. And I'm doing you all a service. Like, her service is so good. She went to Belmont for like a month, and then she moved away to go to New York. She was like, I'm done here. Crazy. She has a new song coming out tomorrow called 3 a.m. in San Francisco. And her most popular song is this one TikTok song, and it's called Desert Rose. And she's perfect. This is her. It's her on tour. This was my first time in Nashville. Kind of the reason I went to Belmont is because like I heard about it when I went to this tour, and now I'm here. This is her stuff.
What happened with the two that are cropped off?
Those ones are bad.
Oh,
So. Everything else in her discography is fantastic except for these two. Just don't listen to those. This is a bridge of one of her songs, and it's beautiful.
All I've loved. Too young to trust. All eyes on us, and we don't care.
And this is her little logo. It's like Jigglypuff, but with a beret on because she's iconic. So basically everything she's put out is so good. These are some of her like upbeat songs. Skin and Bones is the one I just played. It's my favorite song ever. It's really slow, but she makes really great music. And yeah.
Why is she in a box?
So her last album was called Playgirl, and it's basically about switching between 3 different avatars, being her playgirl, her party girl, and her like soft girl, basically. And each song on the album coordinates with a different one of the characters. It's really good.
Okay, here's the speed round. I just kind of put people here because I didn't think we'd get here, but here we are. We have 26 minutes? Who would have thought? I cut it off because I thought we wouldn't even get here. Okay, Boy Genius. Woo! They kind of exist. They're like not really pop, but I wanted to include them because they are popular, which counts in my book. It's composed of Phoebe Bridgers, Lucy Dacus, and Julian Baker. They appeared in a really funny SNL skit. Their debut, he was recorded and produced in 4 days. They won 3 Grammys, which somehow makes them have more awards than Ariana Grande. Is that what you said? She has 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's been disrespected.
Okay, they have 1 album, 2 EPs, and who said pretty sure? That's
I'm pretty sure.
That's confirmed.
Okay. I wasn't 100% sure.
Okay, here's the funny SNL skit. Okay, yeah. And then that's Timothy Chalamet. And they're pretending to be Troye Sivan. Here's Phoebe Bridgers. She has a song with Taylor Swift and opened for Taylor Swift. 2 amazing solo albums, Punisher and Stranger in the Alps, is dating Bo Burnham. Last I can confirm. There's no confirmation that they're not dating, but no one's really talked about it recently, so no. She's known for her skeleton suit. She started her own label to support emerging indie artists like Cloud and Luna. I saw Luna too. And they're also on the table because they're important. Okay, I love this song. So we're listening to it. See, she's in her skeleton. The song is also popular. Oh! I forgot. That's it. I forgot about that.
Scream along to some America first rap country song.
It's kind of a long song, but it's all really good. Lucy Dacus and Julian Baker, I put them on the same slide because they are dating. And I found this on Reddit when I was searching. It's really funny. Great to hear that 66.67% of boy genies has voted to unionize. Kind of funny. So Lucy Dacus, she kind of just kept marrying people on stage recently. Don't know what was going on.
Oh, she's ordained.
And I think she did it like on TV. Yes, she did do that. Julian and Lucy met because of books. Because Lucy was opening for Julian, I think, and then they were like, I like this book. And then they're like, here's my email, and they started their own little book club. Like 300 of her songs have the same cover right there. I don't know why. It's kind of a joke. That's not an observation. She has 4 albums, and she is opening for Billie when I see her, so I will see her live. And Julian Baker, she went on tour and released an album of tours, and then she canceled the tour at some point during it. And she can play like 7 instruments. And Phoebe and Lucy also both opened for Julian at some point, somehow. I don't know. See, here's like, I'm like, what's going on? And these are all different photos, apparently. It's not like she just like edited it.
That's kind of funny though. She just loves that photo.
Yeah, so I Know the Inn, Scotchery, and Kyoto are really good. I bolded those because I actually knew them, and then I just put some other songs that I'd heard of before on here. Like The Night Shift, I'm sure most of you probably heard online somewhere. Somber, apparently he's canceled. I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah, he's probably canceled.
So sorry about that in advance.
Why is he canceled?
So he's like everything. So he won a VMA for Best Alt Video somehow, and that was controversial because everyone's like, he's not alt, I think. Went viral this year with Back to Friends and Undressed, which is pretty good. Late Nights and Young Romance Tour recently stopped in Nashville, but I didn't go.
Same night as Conan Gray.
Yeah, because Conan Gray ruined everything. He's basically chronically online and makes jokes at concerts. His music is all self-written. And his debut album came out this year. So basically, apparently the controversy was that my Lady Gaga fan told me about. So take this with a grain of salt.
This is something I heard from another person, so this is like the
And then I
most
looked it up and it was
incredulous thing
confirmed.
ever.
So basically, there was this like 25-year-old woman who went to a tour and was like, guys, he's kind of weird.
It was a very informative video.
So, but like, in reality, it's kind of true, because like, a lot of his fans are like, what, 14? I mean, some of them are older, but he's like, on stage telling them to bark at him.
Oh.
And he's like, yeah, I'm daddy. I was like, what?
Oh.
I think that's what he said, right?
Yeah, that's the rap.
Yeah, so we're just like, what?
And he's
I didn't know
like
that.
19 or 20.
He's like
He's 20.
He's 20.
I think he's 20. So he's like not too old, but also he has like really young fans, I think, which isn't his fault, but like he shouldn't be doing that on stage. They made TikToks together. Let's see if they're released.
Wow. This was when they were both in Nashville.
Yeah, I saw him. I was we're at
Such a movie.
That has to be ironic, right?
Please tell me this is ironic.
It is. That's the thing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, this is like super random, but it is actually a thing on the internet. There is a lookalike club, and originally it was just Conan, Toa Bird, and Naomi from Muna. But now Somber is joining that list, and we also put Finn Wolfhard on here. I saw 3 of them on the same day at All Things Go, but basically this is all of them. Spot the difference. I know it's hard, but they all basically just have curly hair, and people think that they look alike. So yeah.
Okay, we have Clairo. Sophia and Pretty Girl are like what she kind of blew up for. She has 2 memes in the past year, and one was Clairo Shade, which was apparently really funny. I don't remember what it was. I think like it was either, I don't know what it was. It was Trump did something. I don't know if it was when someone tried to shoot him. I don't know what it was. The same day that she released an album, and then some fan was like, "That's Clairo Shade," and then it kind of just became a thing. But I didn't know what it came from. And then the other one was like performative male, so like matcha, all that, because like apparently they like Clairo.
I bet he listens to Clairo.
Exactly, and then she's in a band called Shelly with Cloud, who mentioned it previously, and 2 other people that I don't know. And she has 3 albums, and she's like bedroom pop. This is the genre. And I like Sophia, Sexy Someone, and Luna. And then Leve, she's jazz pop. She played in the Iceland Symphony Orchestra at 15. She's Icelandic and Chinese. She speaks fluent Mandarin for those Chinese minors in the room. She has two twin sisters. No, she has a twin sister. What am I saying? And she's like goes on tour with her, and she directed one of her music videos for her new album. And she also performed the cello in Billy Joel's Grammy performance last year, which was kind of cool. And she's an icon, and she's kind of funny. What else did she do?
I don't know what we forgot.
I feel like I missed something on her. I don't know. Oh, she has like 2 live symphony albums too, which is kind of cool. This was the slide that I made because I didn't think we were gonna get here. So this is Katy Perry. She recently released 143. Is that what it's called? I don't know.
Yeah.
And it was kind of bad. Her like single was Women's World, and like Trisha Paytas was in the music video for her reason.
And then she got a bunch of controversy on VMAs when she won Video Vanguard, and she did some interesting performances for
I was
143.
fine, and my dad was having a fit because he just had to watch the VMA with me.
But it was really good though.
And then she went to
Impressive.
space, which people make fun of her for,
Yeah.
but like I don't care. It was kind of funny, but like not in like a hateful way. Like people treat it, and she was saying like what a wonderful world while she was up there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Kind of
and then
funny.
she came back and kissed the ground.
Yeah, so like who cares?
There's a thing called them astronauts, and they
Oh.
didn't actually go into space.
Well, you know.
Well, she was looking at the camera the whole time.
But I would have gone up there too, so I can't really hate her.
Yeah.
She also is like kind of canceled because her producer is Dr. Luke, who like sexually assaulted Kesha, I think. So, and she really hasn't said anything or changed anything.
Who is she? She's dating somebody now.
Oh, Justin.
Justin Trudeau,
The Prime Minister of Canada.
What? Yeah.
And that's confirmed now.
Yeah, there's like a picture of them holding hands.
So, kind of weird. This is Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift's friend. She recently released an album with Benny Blanco and got married to him.
OG Disney Channel.
OG Disney Channel.
She's not 500. She's
How did
number
Benny
1.
Blanco
She is
pull Selena Gomez?
Everyone followed her.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, there's like Jimmy Lovato, we don't know.
She was on Disney Channel in Wizards of Waverly
Well,
Place.
and Selena was still, I think, technically before Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, and she's in
Weren't
Ultimate
they on
Murder
Barney
in
at
the
the same time though?
And her.
So both Barney OGs is what we've come to.
Oh, and Barney, yeah, what?
Yeah, she was on Barney.
Yeah, she
I
was.
didn't have
It was
anything
her
prepared
first
for it,
acting
so I'm
role.
just thinking of what I can think
Harry
of.
Styles disappeared.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
also
He was
basically
back.
he
He ran
shaved
the
his
Boston
head.
Marathon.
He hasn't won an album of the
Yeah,
year. Well, he hasn't released an album since what, 2022?
Harry's house came out and then he went away.
And he won an album of the year for it, and his Grammy performance was pretty good.
He said,
And he's in One Direction.
getting a new house.
Obviously, king of privacy. I have to respect it.
Okay, I think that's it, guys. Oh, okay, this is our web again, and we spent a lot of time on it, so please ask us any questions or like tell us to connect to people and we will do it. What?
What do you think is the most important takeaway from this lovely graph that you have given us?
Everything is connected.
Everybody's connected to, as we all know, Taylor Swift.
What is
She's in the middle.
That's connected to nothing?
Into the island. Well, that's just really
Oh,
funny.
that's Rita Ora.
That's Rita Ora, because one time she posted on Twitter, dropping my new album if this gets 100,000 retweets or whatever. It got 1,000, and then she was like, sorry guys, my account got hacked. I just thought it had to be included because it was really funny. But yeah, everyone's
And
connected.
What is she connected to? Disney.
Yes, she's connected right here to Kylie Cantrell.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And also JoJo Siwa's on here.
She's also connected to the 50 Shades.
Is that the Prime Minister?
And we have the 50 Shades connected to like everybody.
Of course.
Including my queen, Haley Steinfeld, right here.
Who we
Yeah, so
You said Joseph was connected to Olivia because she was like in a show with her. I thought it was because of when she like screamed traitor in the car. I thought it was
yeah, she did become a tomato, but we didn't get it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's not connected to them.
So there's a lot going on. It was really fun to make this.
Did you say it's Taylor Swift that has the most connections? Is she in the middle?
Yes.
It's either her or Charlie.
Who was really little and next to Ice Spice?
Gail. She
I
like
saw-
A, B, C, D. And she's only here because it directly connects Barbie to Taylor Swift. Because Gail did open for Taylor Swift for whatever reason. I don't even know what she would have sang.
Did you make this board yourself?
Yeah.
Nice. That's impressive.
We sat down in the cafe and it was really fun. I I'm just
it'd
gonna keep showing you.
I think it'd be so fun to do.
It was so much fun, and we kind of were sad because we had to stop at some point.
There's a lot more people who we could have connected literally everywhere, but we did not.
Like this.
I think just like the celeb world
so
is
fun.
just really interesting.
The big loop around the outside. I felt inspired by that.
A lot, but not
Okay.
that many.
No one wants me to do some like fun and games with it.
Who was?
Wait, why
There's
did we
Claro
Claro?
and Jenna
Why
cover,
did
and
we
then
put
who's
this
under
degree?
Claro?
That's Shelly, her band.
Oh, okay.
Well, the band she's in, it's not her
Are
band.
they like sized based off of importance? Or?
Well, it's important
Keith Harry.
and like
Who's a really, really, really tiny photo below Taylor Swift?
that's Gayable. And that's King Princess.
We should come here more.
Who's above Biba Doobie?
Haley's not
Where's
really-
Biba Doobie?
Right there.
Right there. That's Haley Kruger. I don't know why Lady Gaga so small. It's kind of like I didn't want lines crossing over people, so I had to make them like fit within the line. Because you know it kind of got hard after you added so
Why
many.
is that picture of Sabrina Carpenter so zoomed in?
Because
You need to
that
know
was
what
the
it is.
picture from online. It was actually just that. And I
Oh
was
my
like, oh, that's
God.
funny.
Sabrina, talk to your like manager. Get that taken down.
Also, if we put producers on here, it would have been crazy.
Jack
Like,
Antonoff?
Jack Antonoff is on here, but only to connect Lord to Taylor Swift directly. And also, I don't remember who that is.
Is that
Oh, that's
Ray?
Margaret Qualley.
Oh.
Oh.
I really, Jack is connected to everything.
He would have been, and we thought about adding Dan
Dan
Nigro,
Nigro.
but he would have also connected everyone. But yeah, Jack Antonoff would have made too many lines, and I didn't want to include him, but just by producers alone, like, everyone's connected, because, you know, it's basically Jack Antonoff's world right now. Yeah. Okay. And the link's on here, I don't know if it works, but if you want to go explore this, you can. Okay, welcome, get your suitable out. I own Welcome. Guys, we learned so much about the finances of Wellcore.